Now, remember yesterday, whilst we were talking about the Spotify Wrapped, one of the issues that came up was the fact that we are satisfied with the way Ghanaians are now showing up when it comes to some of these charts. Unlike before, where anytime you are looking for some of these charts, many Ghanaians will be missing. It will be infiltrated by more Nigerians left, right, and center. And now we see more Ghanaians showing up thanks to Black Sheriff, thanks to Shatawale, thanks to Sarkodie, Kweku Smoke, and a good number of them who are making appearances in these various charts. One Nigerian voice that has been known with the promotion of Afrobeat. He has been known with pushing even some Ghanaian acts on his podcast at events. In fact, I never knew I even presented an award with Adesope some time ago at Ghana Music Awards UK. I never knew.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I still have the photo. So one day when I was going through my files and I sort of said, okay, so that day it was at Adesope. I presented the award to, we presented the award to, I think, Wendy Shea. Wendy was even missing in action, so it was the mom that came on that day
to pick it.
Yeah. So when I saw them, I said, so it was Adesope then. But of course, at that time, didn't know much about him until now. So he has been around. He has been an advocate for Ghana music and Ghana musicians on several occasions, and I call him the energy god. Anytime he comes in here, he comes in with full energy.
Yeah.
Now, when the rap came out, and we realized that, Charlie, now this trip Ghanaians are showing up and they are taking charge of their own stuff. We realized he's come out to put out a video. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to him carefully. And when I come back, myself and Roland, we are going to discuss what we also can deduce from this video from him. Is he happy? Is he not happy? Because I remember when this Play Ghana agenda came, many Nigerians were not too satisfied with it.
Of course, especially with Black Sheriff.
Yes, they felt like, why are Ghanaians like that? We are talking about togetherness. Some of you guys have been getting some support from us in our country. So if you guys are telling the world that you will not play anybody's songs but your songs alone, then what exactly are you saying? Adesope has been talking. Let's go watch the video, but I want us to pay critical attention. Like, let's listen to him before we start our reviews and our judgments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Adesope Shop.
What's going on, people? You're live in the Energy God Studios. My name is Adesope Olajide, aka Shop Sidu, aka the Energy God. And right now, I'd like to talk about a very, very, very important topic. The Play Ghana conversation. About 24 hours ago, everybody was showing their Spotify wrap-ups and Apple wrap-ups and all of these things. And it turns out that in the last 12 months, the top 50 most streamed songs in Ghana on Spotify were by Ghanaian musicians. Top 50. And another thing that I noticed about 4 or 5 days ago, shout out to my brother, Tuma Basa, who had sent me this Instagram post, and I now went to research myself on Apple. The Apple top 100 in Ghana right now as we speak, the top 30 songs is all Ghanaian, apart from number 16, CK Body, and number 30 and 31. 30 in Money Constant, 31 in Why Love. One of the reasons why this conversation and this change in Ghana is very significant is because about 2 years ago, some people made a conscious decision that they had noticed, particularly in December, when it was time for people to travel over to Ghana and stuff like that, the music that was being played, not only in the clubs, but on the radios that people were streaming, was largely foreign music. Whether it was Nigerian, whether it was hip-hop and R&B, but a lot of the Ghanaian artists were sometimes struggling to get into the charts. And they decided that it was time to advocate for more plays and support for local talent and local music in Ghana first, before celebrating and opening its doors to music from everywhere else. Shout-outs, strong shout-outs to Small God. Shout-outs to my brother, a legend, Reggie Rockstone, DJ Mensa. there was a group of people that came together and had this incredible press conference, and they invited a young artist and a bunch of other artists. They told me that they invited a lot of other artists, but Black Sheriff, who was the star boy and still the star boy of young Ghanaian music at the moment, he showed up to support these OGs and their quest for support for local talent. The press conference, of course, it opened conversations with people attacking these guys and criticizing them and saying this and saying that. I was lucky enough to land in Ghana on the day when that press conference took place, and I went straight to Hits FM. Shout outs to my people over there, and they asked me the question, and I said, at that time, I noticed that this was a very important conversation because I've always been a Ghana music fan. I listen to hip life, high life, the whole nine, hip hop, everything. And I feel like in your country, as they have done in Kenya, you can advocate for local talents to thrive. Yes, people have the opportunity to listen to all kinds of music from outside the world, but the influencers, the major influencers, the DJs at the nightclubs, the DJs at the parties, the DJs on radio, the playlist program directors need to take a special interest to ensure that the local talent is being promoted properly. And when people go to Ghana and they listen to music on ground, they're going to hear what the people are listening to and travel outside and promote and project these artists. Yes, at the time, it was a tough conversation to have. It divided opinions on social media, as it usually does. A lot of people attacked these OGs and thought that they were out of their minds. The musicians that they asked to come on board refused to follow them. However, 12 months down the line, when they made that impact, the conversation changed the mindset. It changed. It forced the hands of the influencers to see the positives in these questions that was being raised. And now Ghanaian artists and the music industry is reaping the benefits for a collective decision and change in direction. Teaches us a lesson across Africa, whether it's Nigeria, whether it's Kenya. When we come together as a people, as a group, as a collective, those that are leading the genres and leading and being the faces of brands, when we come together, we can do better as a people than when we're individualistic. Shout out once more to Ghana. Shout outs to the OGs and Black Sheriff, who put his career on the line at that time. Now you're reaping the benefits, my brother. You're the most streamed artist in Ghana now. Whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple, because you stood up for what was right for your people, what was right for your colleagues, and you are benefiting, reaping the benefits of it as a young man. You will tell these stories for decades to come, my brother, because you stood up for what?
Well, so that was Adesope. The last time I was in London, I met with him at one gentleman came here, the guy who came to promote sneakers show. I've forgotten his name.
Rave.
Yeah, the sneaker rave show. No, not Basil, Mengels, yes, Mengels. Yeah, thank you. That was Mengels. I met him in his Mengels apartment, and we were supposed to meet for some interviews and conversations, but unfortunately, I'm sure the hustle and bustle within the city life could not allow us to do it. But still, he remains one of our G's for life, and as usual, life goes on. So, now I know what he's talking about. Initially, when Roland reviewed the video, he said he was not sure about what was happening. But listening to him till the very last end, he said something. He says, just as Ghana has been able to come together to do it, if any other country also wants to do it, they will be able to achieve it. So indirectly, Adesope is telling us something. That, well, let's all protect our turf. That's what he's saying.
Necessary evil.
Necessary evil. That is what Adesope is saying, that let's all protect our turf. Ghanaians have been able to protect their turf. Gone were the days where when some of these charts come out, you will not see Ghanaians in the top list.
The dominance there.
They will not get it.
No.
But when they fought it, came together with the old and the new, including Black Sheriff, Sammy, Reggie Rockstone, and Small God, and the rest of the people, when they came together and they fought this menace, today they are winning. And I want to believe he also knows whatever wins that we are getting from this, we are happy about it. So he's saying that in Nigeria, if they also say, but Nigeria quite is like that already though. If they also say, no, we are also not going to open up. We are protecting our turf. We are not going to make it easy for someone to penetrate. Let them do it. Well, I don't know what good this is though, because you know why he made this video. He's making this video in my thoughts. Again, he's making this video to confirm that decision you guys took, we have seen it.
We've seen it.
We have seen the results. So one day, when we also do it,
don't cry. You see, it is a typical feeling I had. It is the same feeling I had with his presentation. You see, he spoke in quotes. You may think he is talking for you, but he is also talking to his people.
Yeah,
he is talking for you, but he's talking to his people.
Fact.
And you see, that is why, for me, I think this whole conversation of the advocacy of people saying yes, of which we even want to conclude, say, the result is what we are seeing now. I want us to limit that conversation.
Okay.
Because I still think it is arguable to say that advocacy is what has brought this result. It is not true for me. I don't feel it is true. It might have had an effect, but even if I am to quantify it, I tell you, it wouldn't even be 40%. We've had changes.
Okay.
We've had changes in our system.
Okay.
See, the period where our people were gravitating towards foreign sounds and all of that, that period was there.
Okay.
But between you and I, would you agree that that period is same as now? No, it has changed.
Okay.
See, there was a period where everything was Afrobeat. And that Afrobeat sound was the one that was coming from foreign.
Okay.
So our people themselves, including the artists, were gravitating towards that.
Okay.
So it was very automatic for the consumers to also follow suit. That was the reason why we were seeing the changes in our charts, of which the dominance were foreign. But now, it has changed. Then times when Afrobeats were on top of the hills, in terms of heat, is it the same as what we are seeing this year? No. It has changed. So it is not necessarily about the advocacy. No. It is about the products that these people are giving the consumers. Check the charts. We have lots. If indeed it was because of the advocacy, we would have seen so many musicians. But I can tell you, it is just a handful. As much as we can count about 50 different musicians in a chart, of which majority of them are Ghanaians, it is still a handful. Check the number of artists we have. If indeed it was with that, we wouldn't see a single in there. Go on TikTok right now, and some of the sounds that are even trending, in terms of sounds that even come from nightlives, are even Amapiano sounds. And those Amapiano sounds are not that which was even made from Ghana. So to me, I think it is still not the advocacy. So I wouldn't want him to use that to speak to his people, for them to have that feeling. Say, oh, these people indeed have done what they said.
Okay.
Therefore, we should also put ourselves in that position.
Okay.
So that when they come and cry, we tell them that.
Okay.
Because that is not it. That is not the reality. I think our people have produced what the consumers want. It's as simple as that. If not, we wouldn't have an artist like Black Sherif dominating about, we see a chart of 20 and Black Sherif has dominance of about 15. We wouldn't. And we would have seen a cocktail, a variety of artists in there. Especially if we want to talk about songs that were consumed in Ghana by Ghanaians or Ghanaian artists. Go and see the chart. Black Sherif dominance, Zala. Everywhere. If not, we would have seen Wenishe. We would have seen Medical. We would have seen King Promise. We would have seen all these guys in there. We would have seen all these guys from there. But because it is not the advocacy, but now it is because the heat that the Afrobeat brought has gone down. Now the people have come to a certain realization and are paying attention to a different thing, of which they are now paying attention to our people. And let me also give props to our artists.
Okay.
I think they've also done well. See, they've done well.
Yeah.
See, check.
Now there no two ways about that.
Check the level of products that these people are churning out. We have more artists, especially in this time, that were under Grammy consideration, of which some of them or even half of them were indie artists without any label support.
Fact.
Talk of Godiwan.
Yeah.
Talk of Episode. Talk of Shatawale. All these guys were under Grammy consideration. Wiyala.
Yeah.
All these guys were under Grammy consideration without any proper big major record label support.
Yeah.
So it means that the kind of product that the people are churning out has also changed.
Yeah.
The way they are
quality
pushing
has improved.
And the way they are pushing has also changed. Because now our people have also learned how to play ball. The ones that are supposed to pay are paying. The ones that are supposed to do the legwork are doing it. Episode has been on road for God knows how long. He's been out of Ghana, in and out for certain festivals here and there. So me, when I saw his name under that, when I saw his post of the Grammy consideration, I wasn't really surprised. Because yes, I know with that level of movement, he's supposed to gather some level of experience on how to plug himself under such conditions. So I wasn't surprised. So my point is that, yes, we may want to give the credit of this particular change to that advocacy. But let's limit it. Why? Because even if it is, it is going to hurt us. And you see what Adesope said, like you said, the latter of a statement, that, if Ghana has been able to do it, then it means that any other country that also wants to do it can do it. But we also know that we all don't carry the same strength. See, I have some artists from Tanzania. I know some artists from Tanzania, some from Gabon. They are struggling.
I know, right?
On the African continent, they are struggling. See, they don't matter. Liberia, Tanzania. See, it is sometimes you follow the conversation on there, like you have conversations with them and also do some extensive research into their market. And sometimes it feels sad. Last 2 years, I did a research into Liberia because I had some few people there and I was trying to study their market because I had some affiliates from Tanzania, some artists from Tanzania that I wanted to plug in there into their system. And it was sad. See, especially the Nigerian dominance is crazy.
Am I right?
It's crazy. And it was as if their artists don't matter. So my point is, we all don't have the same strength. So if we want to play that conversation of, everybody should protect their turf, some people will get hurt in the process. Some people will get hurt in the process. And Will it be something that we want? Because as much as we may want to preach protect your turf, we are also preaching unity here.
Yeah.
And that unity transcends our turf even onto the African continent, on how the African countries can come together and dominate the world in terms of music and product. So if we all want to be selfish and we don't learn how to open up at certain points, but we want to trumpet on protect your turf, leaving that African unity there, we may be doing divide and conquer to ourselves. Instead of somebody coming to divide us to conquer us, we may rather be dividing ourselves for them to come and conquer. And
Fact.
that will hurt us, because I am looking at, okay, we say we want to protect ourselves, then we say, okay, Nigerians have taken the Afrobeat sound. Now they probably are the face of it. What can we also do? Let's now do, I recently, I saw Small God release a project that he calls it High Life Fusion.
Okay.
Of which he's featured AEC, Efia, some Ghanaian artists. It is High Life Fusion. So assuming this also becomes huge, and we say, okay, Nigeria have taken the face of Afrobeat, we also want to take the face of High Life Fusion. Now, we are doing the division now. Now, we wouldn't want to go and promote Afrobeat because we also have High Life Fusion to promote. And what will it do to us on the world on the world stage? Are we going to have a united front to push a sound? No. But meanwhile, we know we have a stake in Afrobeat, which is High Life.
Yeah.
But we want to divert and go and start from scratch. That is why some people even have concern with the Black Star experience and all of that with this government. But that's just another conversation. So for me, I think, yes, Adesope has a point. I have some feeling, a certain reservation about his presentation.
Yeah.
And I know it is very political.
Yeah, very political.
Very, very political.
I think that's the word.
Very, very
That's
political.
the word that summarizes everything we want to say.
Very, very
And
political.
Adesope has been very political with this.
Very political.
He didn't come across like he was angry or something, but then he wants to tell you, okay, this is the agenda you guys started. We have seen the results working for you.
We know.
When you see us also pushing the same thing for our
cry.
people, don't come and cry foul.
Because our people also, unfortunately for us, are fond of crying. And now when we go there, they don't show us the same love. They don't play our song.
They are sabotaging us.
They are sabotaging.
Remember the last time Stonebwoy went to Miami to perform and he was not giving the early time to perform. He was giving the early time. They sabotage.
Sabotage.
And there is you, but it's good. After all, you see, Roland, the thing is that in Ghana, if people who are active music consumers can concentrate on Ghana music, like we will not struggle. We are not many like the Nigerians. But in Ghana alone, we are over 30 million people.
30 million.
We are over 30 million people.
30 million.
So if we say just a small fraction of this population,
5 million.
If we say just a small fraction of this population,
5 million.
when a Ghanaian artist releases a song, we are all consuming it. Like no Ghanaian artist should struggle to get 1 million views in a month.
No.
No Ghanaian artist should struggle.
I say 5 million.
Because we are over 30 million.
I say the artist.
Let's break it down. Not many of these 30 million are within the internet active user age bracket. Not many are in music. Five. Yenyi is Anya said they can. Rebecca 5 million per crompona.
5 million. Just
so at the end of the day,
an artist needs 5 million to blow.
A dozen.
5 million.
So if you're able to do this within Ghana and the rest of the world can also add sope to it. It is okay.
You have 20,000 from UK. You have 20,000 from America. You have 20,000 for.
Somebody has gone to school from nursery, KG, primary, JHS, SHS, uni. He has even done some works.
National service.
The person released a work and he can't even get 5,000 people to. So where are all his mates, his friends? Where are they?
You see, that is
Ghana entertainment industry.
You see?
Well, let's wrap up. You want to say
wrap
something?
up
Yeah,
on
say
this.
it. Let's go.
You see, that is why we need to respect the artists that were in the list, the top 10 list of the most exported Ghanaian artists.
Okay.
We need to put some level of respect on their name because, you see, even within our own jurisdiction, we are looking at how difficult it is for us to get our own people, of which we live with them, to consume what we are doing. How much more as convincing people outside our circles to consume what we are doing. And we know that the consumption outside your jurisdiction is more profitable than the consumption in here. So if we have these people that have been able to push to that level, we sit here and we chastise them. Go international, go international, go international. They've gone. This is what go international means. But of course, because some of them may not be our favorites, we may want to trivialize it. We may want to just mess it up. But we will turn our back again and look at them and tell them to go international. What international are we talking about again? If these people have been able to export whatever product they are cooking here.
Well,